Look alive, Raiders. There's a new update for Arc Raiders. Patch Notes 1.6 is finally out. We'll give it more details about some bug fixes and bug breaking things that a lot of people have seen and reported to a lot of folks. So there's a lot of that. Also, more news about Cold Snap, the new update that's supposed to bring somewhat of a change up to the top side of Raiders and Arc out there. We get a little bit more information on that and what's further to come for Arc Raiders in the month of December. But not to hold you no longer, let's get into these patch notes. Patch notes 1.6 removal of zipline that allowed players to get out of bounds on Stellar Montes. This was like more of a ongoing problem since Stellar Montes have been active for Raiders to be on the map, where you can kind of zip line into certain places, either doorways or in the wall, kind of making a collision to whereas kind of like shifting through the wall, so you'll be like out of bounds, where it kind of give you somewhat of advantage to kind of shoot out of bounds, like shoot within the map. And Raiders can't shoot you in a sense. They can see the bullets of where it's coming from, but they can't shoot you because you're outside of the map. And the way how the mechanics of Arc Raiders and how it was built, in the collision is just not allowed the bullets to actually go through the wall that way. So they kind of fixed that. But I've also recently just also heard that they found another spot on Stellar that could do that. But they fixed the most recent ones where people have been able to record and take screenshots as far as the certain spots of where collision breaking. Second off, they fixed the collision that allowed players to vault and fall through a wall in Bluegate. This was really same thing kind of with the zip lining, but more specifically like the rectangle tall skinny building going towards the northern part of Bluegate, that lead downstairs toward the bottom half of Bluegate. So there's kind of like a way where you kind of jump in between the doorway and the wall, kind of where a ledge, and you'll jump in between. So in that case, you'll kind of be wedged in between the wall where people on the outside can't see you, but you can see everybody that's of course walking in front of you, past you, either going up or down on the zip line. You can shoot at them and they can shoot at you, as far as being a person that's doing the glitch or the exploit. So they fixed that. They also fixed material issues that cause multiple objects to not block bullet fire on arc vision. There was also another fix in the gap of collision on spaceport launch tower that allowed players to be shot through the wall. So pretty much these fixes and patches are pretty much dealing with collision issue where players are kind of like exploiting the map in a lot of ways to be out of bounds and kill raiders or what's the word I would say, provoke PvP to happen, where the one of the raiders is pretty much 100% of the time successful and doesn't have to worry about dying. The devs also want to tell us that we also want to give you a quick update on the patch cadence in the coming weeks. Since the release, we have been patching every Thursday to catch the most critical issues while the team was in full swing. Our goal is to continue to investigate and fix critical issues as soon as we can, but will not be on a weekly cadence. So they getting prepared to kind of take their holiday, vacation after a lot of work of getting the game up and the servers getting right, and just some of the bug fixes that the community has been complaining about. Um, just letting us know they're about to take a little back burner for a second. They also said from now on, our release window and store rotation will shift to Tuesday. However, as the winter holiday period approaches, the team will be taking a much needed break so that we can come back in January ready to bring more updates. During this time, we will continue to monitor and work on critical issues. So like I said before, they're trying to knock out or nip the bud with a lot of these bugs and fixes that we've been kind of asking for the first wave and past the holidays, doing Christmas, New Year's, all the holidays that's coming up. Um, by the time that comes back in January, the beginning of the year, they'll be ready to be rejuvenated and ready to kind of tackle a lot of more of the issues. With that being said, in the meantime, we are getting ready for the much larger Cold Snap update coming on Tuesday, and it will bring many different fixes we have been working on, along with all the new goodies. So that's the new event that's been guaranteed to us in the kind of roadmap for us for art graders in a way. the 2025 going into 2026 roadmap with all the pretty much different stuff that got us listed. But the snowfall map conditions, which pretty much makes all the maps in the game pretty much have a snowy type of effect to it, like you're in a winter festival, to the flickering flames event. Of course, the expedition window is going to open up during the event time week for anybody that want to go on the expedition. I definitely will. If you are, leave it in the comments. I want to definitely go on a journey for that. Of course, you're going to have a new raider deck, so for anybody that's already tired and got a bunch of raider coins and points already, you will get a new raider deck that's coming up. So be prepared for that. There's a regular and there's going to be actual premium one, so don't know how they're going to make us pay for that, you know, the free one and the deluxe one, how much that's going to be, but we definitely have the option for that. And finally, you're going to have new quests that's going to add on to what we already have. I believe it's 65 or 66. I don't know how many new ones, but of course that's what's going to happen in the month of December as far as the cold snap. And yeah, looking real great for us new raiders, and for us raiders out there looking for new content and keep pushing to be the best raider out there. And those are the patch notes for 1.6 that came out for Arc Raiders and Cold Snap event that's coming out. I can't wait for it to happen. I hope y'all are ready. And if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. And I would appreciate more if you could leave a like, comment how you feel about this new event and the patches that came out and the further patches that will come out as far as what, you know, the community got. And leave a subscribe, man. I'm trying to go in on this stuff. I'm trying to go in on Arc Raiders. I'm trying to be the top out there while giving y'all the best information out there, being the best raider I can be. So if you made it to the end, it's much appreciated, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Much love. I'm out.